Melting ice is an important phenomenon and has far-reaching effects on the global environmental system. Melting ice is occurring at an astonishing rate, creating enormous impacts on the environment and the lives of millions of people. The main cause of ice melting in the Arctic is global warming. Increasing average temperatures cause ice and snow to melt faster, and marine ecosystems are also facing this dangerous change. The area of Arctic ice is an important aspect of the global geological and climate system, influencing many aspects of life on the planet. Understanding and monitoring the formation and change of ocean ice is not only important for scientific research but also for ensuring environmental balance and impacting the lives of billions of people. The area of positive ice in the Arctic is mainly formed by the freezing of the Arctic Sea in winter. The amount of seawater freezes, forming a dense layer of ice, closing sea areas and creating a special cold environment. This formation is not only a natural process but also plays an important role in controlling global climate and absorbing heat. Changes in ocean ice area can affect marine and land ecosystems, especially for species that live mainly in cold environments. It also has a major impact on the chemical cycle of ocean water, the spread of cold and salt water, affecting marine life and the biosphere. In recent times, climate change has caused significant changes in the area of ocean ice. The global warming effect has caused ice to melt faster, creating thinner ice areas and reducing the area of positive ice. This creates new challenges, from managing risks for people living in coastal areas to preserving precious natural resources. To better understand and maintain this balance, continued scientific research and international cooperation in monitoring the area of ocean ice are vital. Measures to protect the environment and minimize human impact on ocean ice are also challenges that we need to face and solve together. When talking about the Arctic Ocean, we can imagine mostly ice sheets and cold climates. There are many things to discover here. We invite you to join us to find out the causes and come up with solutions and ways to prevent climate change. Melting ice is an important phenomenon and has far-reaching effects on the global environmental system. In the Arctic, where climate change is most visible, ice melt is occurring at a significant rate, creating enormous impacts on the environment and the lives of millions of people. The main cause of ice melting in the Arctic is global warming. Average temperatures are rising, causing ice and snow to melt faster, and freezing less in winter. This leads to a sharp decrease in the area and thickness of seaweed, reducing its ability to form solid ice. This change will not only affect the Arctic but will also have long-term global impacts. Melting ice increases sea levels, posing a great risk to coastal cities and also threatening the lives of millions of people. Marine ecosystems also face significant change, from changing fish and marine animal life forms to huge loss of mangrove and marsh areas. The melting of ice in the Arctic also has a major impact on global climate. Reducing the amount of ice creates an increased reflective surface area of the ice, helping to absorb increased temperatures more quickly. This increases ocean and atmospheric temperatures, affecting habitats and weather cycles worldwide. To cope with the melting ice phenomenon, it is necessary to promote research and implementation of measures to combat climate change. Reducing greenhouse gases, protecting ice-based areas and strengthening risk management systems are important steps to protect this precious ecosystem and preserve the stability of our planet. The change in ocean ice area in the Arctic not only brings challenges but also impacts the environment and life of the entire planet. These difficulties and harmful effects are becoming an undeniable part of global climate change. One of the first difficulties facing ice-positive areas is the reduction in freezing levels and increased melting. This not only increases sea levels, but also threatens coastal areas and also poses great risks to municipalities and communities in coastal countries. The next major harm comes from the impact on the marine ecosystem. Ocean ice is the habitat of many animal and plant species, especially those that depend on cold environments. The decrease in the area of ocean ice and the rapid increase in the rate of ice melt can lead to a major loss of food sources and habitat, affecting the food chain and the marine biosphere. Difficulties stem not only from the loss of resources but also from increasing human impact on the area. Resource exploitation activities, especially energy and minerals, are increasing, creating pollution risks and threatening the stability of the marine environment. The harmful effects of ocean ice change also open up a series of security and political issues. The competition for resources and emerging shipping routes that melting ice creates could strengthen foreign relations and present new challenges to regional peace and stability. In short, the reduction of ocean ice is not just an Arctic problem but also a global challenge, requiring close cooperation and international measures to effectively address it. At the same time, it is necessary to put in place measures to protect the environment and find sustainable solutions to minimize human impact on the ocean ice area and preserve this valuable resource. The harmful effects of the change in ocean ice area in the Arctic not only affect the natural environment but also have a strong impact on animals and plants living in this area. This transformation is not only a challenge to the marine biosphere, but also has enormous impacts on food chains and natural ecosystems. One of the main harmful effects is the loss of food sources and habitat for many marine animals. Ocean ice is home to many types of fish, nutrients, and other marine life. The reduction in the area of ocean ice and the increase in ice melting rate mean a reduction in the ability to hunt and live for many species, directly affecting the food chain and biodiversity. Plants also face significant challenges. Some plants live on ocean ice and depend on cold environments to survive. Reductions in ice cover and changes in the environment can cause significant loss of emotional diversity and habitat loss. Warming of ocean waters due to changes in ocean ice also has a major impact on animals that live near shore and in shallow waters. Rapid changes in water temperature can alter both the breeding and migration cycles of many species, posing new reproductive and conservation challenges. To address the problem of changing Arctic sea ice and mitigate its impacts, a comprehensive set of measures needs to be implemented. Environmental protection and resource management policies are key factors and need to be strongly promoted and implemented. Sustainable management of energy and minerals will help minimize the impact of mining activities on the marine environment, protecting precious resources. Scientific research and continuous monitoring of positive ice area are important to better understand the mechanisms and impacts of change. This helps build scenarios and forecast future challenges, thereby providing effective prevention and response measures. Developing green technology is considered an advanced solution. Investing in research and deployment of technologies that reduce greenhouse gas emissions and use renewable energy sources helps reduce human impact on the environment. However, education and awareness are key to ensuring support and active participation from the community. Strengthening education and communication about the impacts of glacial change, as well as providing information and specific measures to minimize individual impacts, will increase awareness and action to protect the environment.